I'm Dennis Droxeth, Vice President at Enterprise Management Associates. Today I'd like to talk to you about how to optimize your cloud resources once you're there, or at least underway in your migration. To get started, let's look at some of the most common challenges that IT organizations face once they're already in the cloud. First of all, realize that the move to cloud isn't all one way. In recent EMA research, 57% of our respondents were staying with their current cloud provider and in many cases adding new cloud resources. But 25% were switching public cloud providers and 17% were simply eliminating their current provider with nowhere else to go. So what were the reasons for leaving? Security. While public cloud is often presented as being more secure than legacy environments, many organizations struggle with added complexity across hybrid and multi-cloud. Moreover, consistent security requires consistent awareness, which cloud migrations can often disrupt. High cost. Cloud is supposed to be more cost-effective, but there's no guarantee if you can't account for what you're using. Compliance. Security and compliance go together, and both require ongoing awareness of what you've got and how it's changing. Complexity. Multi-cloud and hybrid cloud don't narrow the IT landscape, they expand it. As such, cloud can often be disruptive to optimization and control if you don't have the right tools. Difficulty moving applications. Many business applications don't live in one single place. Understanding how to manage your applications in hybrid cloud requires both usage and dependency insights that many IT organizations lack. Lack of support. To manage cloud, you also have to be able to manage your cloud provider with terms and conditions that promote ongoing partnership and support. This slide shows how cloud changes the game for assets and audits. 20% claim cloud has radically impacted their processes, and interestingly, this radically impacted group was also the most effective in optimizing IT for financial performance. In other words, cloud demands a change in game plans from traditional asset management practices. Looking further, to optimize public, multi, and hybrid cloud environments, you need consistent data across the entire spectrum. And that means consistent and current inventory and discovery with application to infrastructure awareness, including ongoing accountability of VM sprawl. All this can be aggravated by siloed tools with fragmentary insights. Moreover, cloud often sparks some level of organizational change in order to meet its more dynamic cross-domain requirements. Given the more dynamic nature of cloud, the need for well-informed automation is paramount. Understanding consumer behavior is also critical when the mix of on-premise and cloud-delivered services needs to be understood, measured, and optimized for value. Shadow IT is often a reflection of the core IT organization's inability to step up to all the challenges above. And in fact, 70% of our respondents found shadow IT somewhat or significantly disruptive. How do you begin to address all these challenges? Well, discovery, dependency mapping, and usage awareness are certainly part of the answer. Effective discovery and inventory require unified insights across the entire application infrastructure. Unified is key here. On average, IT organizations are using more than 11 different tools and spend more than 15 hours a week reconciling data for asset inventory alone. To keep up with VM sprawl and other cloud dynamics, discovery needs to be real-time. This is true for all IT processes, including compliance and risk awareness, asset management, and capacity planning, just to name a few. Dependency mapping across the application infrastructure is also key. so you can plan on cloud optimization with a spotlight on where your applications reside. This way you can see what happens when you make a change to your application services. Finally, you can see where your cloud investments are superfluous. Are they in use by applications or not? That means no waste and no server left behind ever. If you want to optimize cloud, understanding usage in all its dimensions is 100% critical. This includes knowing how much cloud resident applications are being used across all devices, so you can capture relevance, value, and redundancy. Do this as well for data center delivered applications and applications resident on end user computers. Once you have these three components, cloud, data center, and endpoint, in an integrated view, you can truly understand where applications are redundant and where they're most valuable, and optimize your portfolio. Usage also helps you stay current on software license requirements and on hardware lifecycle management, so you can anticipate end-of-life scenarios while also identifying superfluous devices. Collectively, these usage insights can help align IT to the business while optimizing value and minimizing costs. Now that we've looked at the technologies for optimizing cloud, I'd like to wrap up by reviewing some of the benefits you can expect to achieve with the right investments, building on what we've just seen. You can take control of your cloud service provider investments far more meaningfully with usage-driven cost accountability for your external cloud services. Ditto for internal cloud services via usage-driven insights across hybrid and legacy environments. Now you can expect more cost-effective and value-driven service utilization and optimize your entire application portfolio cohesively. Knowing what you've got and how it's changing also helps to improve service availability, as well as improve security and compliance-related outcomes. With all this, you're squarely in a position to run IT as a business with a heightened awareness of IT needs and IT's business impacts.